Hey y'all, let's start off with a word of prayer. Jesus, thank you for this new day, and just thank you for being alive, and thank you for my marriage and my kids and the rest of my family. Lord, it's such a blessing. You shower me with blessing. I just want this to be a prayer of thanks, Lord. Thanks. For not only to be saved, but to be a co-laborer in what you're doing in the earth. Is such a privilege. I don't deserve it, but we're worthy, Lord, because of you, because you're worthy. So I praise you, Jesus. And I hope that through you, Jesus, you can bless all these YouTube viewers. In your name. Amen. So let me see if I get out the sun here, so I can vlog a little better. Maybe if I raise it a little higher like that. Anyway, let me run out the street before I die right on camera. I've been really bad, you guys. Like, I saw the last time I uploaded and it said 5 days ago. Now granted, I had something for 4 days ago, but I just didn't upload it. But the other days, so for 4 days, I haven't uploaded. Been really bad. So sorry. I guess this is one of the things that is part of the pastor's life. Just so tired that I could not did not have the opportunity to vlog. Okay, so know that if you're gonna start pastoring or ministry or etc., to the degree of being a co-founder and being a co-pastor or a senior pastor, that it's gonna take a lot out of you, and you might just need some other source of income, because sometimes if you're starting a new thing, there are no funds unless you're backed by some big denomination or something like that. Let's see if I put the camera like this. There is so much sun right now in New York. So yeah, a lot of pastors who therefore then start, they do some bivocational kind of situation, and yeah, until the church can afford to give them a salary, and then the person can devote more energy to the ministry. It's interesting how I've seen that some, let me not even mention other folks, that way I don't criticize anybody, and just keep it a little positive, right? So anyway, I've been a little bogged down with my second job. So here I am on my way to church. Went to the gym, watched the game, got ready. About to go do this whole church thing. Trying not to get hit by a car. You guys are always seeing me almost get hit by a car. Anyway, I have to go to service. It's going to be a special service. I'll mention why. Okay, that's better lighting though. I stopped because I saw a sister here. She might need some help. Dora, te bendiga. Grabando un ching aquí.
Ah, qué bueno.
¿Cómo está?
Hola.
¿Te ayuda ahí con eso?
Ah, está bien.
Cambia conmigo.
No, sigue que con su grabación.
No te preocupes, coge la Biblia.
Agua, que traigo para profundo.
Coge la Biblia y yo cojo esta. Ok. Ahí está. Saluden ahí. There you go. Oh, sí. And my sister's here in the shop. Oh, sí. Lo más seguro para preguntándole por una tola. So, anyway, I'll let you guys know what the special thing is when I get to, or afterwards. Let me hurry up because they gave me a chance. Anyway, yeah, it's gonna be pretty special. I'll let you guys know when we get out. Okay. So here I am after church, after preaching. The surprise was that I was going up in rank. I was teaching pastor and co-pastor, although I was also one of the founding members or co-founder of our church. But I was just promoted to a position of senior pastor as well, since I'm gonna be at least on the interim level until I get the people that I need to get ready. I'm gonna be senior pastor over there in Manhattan, so I was just anointed and prayed upon for that. And Pastor Margarita was the same, anointed and prayed upon and etc. for the position of bishop, and she's the overseer of both churches now. So praise God for that. As you guys noticed, wife has cut my hair just because she enjoys it. Yeah. You probably are. You know, a couple months ago I had my hair really long, close if not completely up to my shoulders. This little lady here with all the pregnancy and all that didn't have the time to be blow drying and all that, since I don't know how to do that. So I decided to cut it, and then now it was like about halfway, like maybe to my ears, whatever, but it just wasn't looking good when I combed it back, which is what I do. So I decided to trim again, and when I feel like it, I'll maybe let it grow again. But for now, I'm doing this. Tomorrow I might alter it a little more with fade or this or that. But yeah, I'll let you guys see how it looks combed backwards when she's done. It'll probably look pretty epic, right, Crystal?
Yes.
Not a leak, right? Let's find out together.
I don't need to bald.
You will.
I should.
Yeah. So here I am post haircut. Hair's a little poofy. My hair is like this in between, where it straightens out real easily, also curls up real easily. But yeah, tell me in the comment section or whatever what you think of my wife's job, how well she did. I'm not asking. I'm asking them to commend if they feel you did a good job. I mean, technically, you guys haven't seen it done, so it's not fair, because it looks better when it's done. But let me just show you guys what she took off here. See that rug there on the floor? She cut all of that off. So anyway, it's a great day. It was a special day, even though we almost got poisoned with Febreze. Trying not to make Lelia feel bad, but yeah, she felt really guilty over that. But my wife says I have to explain why. We kind of left some rice pudding unattended in the office. I guess it was, I'll blame myself really, so Lelia can feel better. I should have closed the office, locked it up. One of the kids grabbed Febreze and started Febrezing. It's funny to even say it. Started Febrezing the rice puddings. Yeah, luckily my wife caught him, or if not, some folks would have been a little. Yeah, but still, folks might have been poisoned. That's really scary. But yeah. So last time, or a couple of video goes now, I posted something about my testimony, and I hope it I don't know, it helped or blessed anybody in any kind of way. That'd be great for an effect that one would like from a testimony or whatever. If not, that's fine. I'm just being transparent and sharing my story. But I also wanted to talk about a little bit of our little Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in the background. He's culturing is being a little loud. You didn't have to pause it, just maybe put down the volume. But I just wanted to share a little bit of the vision and ideology of my church. My church is named Elliot Way. I don't know if I mentioned it that much in the vlog. It's Yahweh Rohi Ministries. It means the Lord, or Yahweh, is my shepherd, or is my pastor, and it fit perfectly for us because he's always been our pastor. He's always been the one leading us when there wasn't that many people there for us. So, but part of the reason why we like I mentioned in the testimony, we didn't seek it, but the Lord led that way. But when we did understand that this is what we needed to do, we were like, well, if we're gonna do that, we're gonna do church better. We have to be better. We were called by the Lord, so let's do the best we can in this. Just not conforming, not settling for, well, 3 songs and 3-point sermon and we're happy enough. And no, actually doing church, actually trying to, through the power of God, through letting him be in our lives and minister through us, because it's just his work. He gives us the privilege to be a part of it. It's not like he needs us. If we were to reject the ministry, if we were to reject the salvation, he'd just get somebody else. But he gives us this privilege to work with him in it. So not for salvation, to the ministry of reaching out people and etc. So if we're gonna do it, let's do it. Not just like play church or do half church. Let's do it. And that includes a full devotional life where you're about prayer and fasting and reading the Bible devotionally, and also, learning the scriptures for real. So many times I was in so many situations where it was just so many young people, because I did youth ministry, so many young people that were just, they didn't know anything about the Bible, for lack of better expression or whatever. And I was talking to a friend about it back then. I think the problem was that, with the youth ministry there, because we did youth ministry on the district level, on the regional level, and on the district level it was like we tried for an event per month, and the regional level tried for a youth event for 3-4 times a year. And what I figured out was that we were trying to, with those events, once a month or 3 or 4 times a year, we were trying to pastor those youths. And this is a big criticism, may the Lord forgive me, but we were trying to pastor them, and you just can't do that 3-4 times a year, or pastor somebody once a month. And it was what they maybe weren't receiving from their churches, what their local churches needed to do, just in terms of delving in deeply into the richness that Christianity is. So I'm not revealing the name of the concilio, so at least that I'm of the denomination, I'm not revealing who they are. So and no one can say that I'm officially criticizing them, but I mean, obviously, some folks are gonna know, right, Crystal, who watch and know where I came from. And I don't know if things have changed. I mean, I have a few contacts and etc., and they might tell me this way, that way, but it's endemic to Hispanic Pentecostalism in general, where you know, a song and a whatever, few songs and whatever sermon is enough, and an actual devotional life and actual learning aren't really pursued. Now, I'm not saying we're perfect. I'm not saying we're doing church the best. I'm just saying we decided to be committed to doing the best that we could, that we weren't going to conform at any point. And I hope some of the folks can relate to that, that are in situations where it's like, is there more? Does that sound too bad, Crystal? You know, that mission and that kind of mentality of, you know, wanting to do better, wanting to do more for the Lord, not conforming. I don't want to feel like I'm coming off like I want to judge anybody or anything like that. I just want to share where we're at, where our heart is at. But anyway, yeah, so what happened? Fell asleep. So anyway, we left because we understood the group that we were in. Okay, this is how I'm gonna say it, and I hope this is gonna sound as best as possible. We left because the group we were in, among other reasons, at the time, at the very least, nobody can tell me that wasn't the case back then, but, you know, at the time, that group, the majority, if not all the churches, were about conformity, and we couldn't hang with that. We wanted to actually live for Jesus. We just couldn't hang with folks that were semi-committed to Jesus. Like, if you're gonna be committed, be committed. Things might have changed. You know, if you know who I'm talking about, and you know, and you're still in contact with them, go ask them to see if things have changed. I can't make that judgment. I can't judge them at all anyway, because you know, that's not what we're called to. You know, I just know that we're committed to following Jesus and loving Jesus as much as possible in every single area. So that's what we're about. I just want to share a little bit of our heart, you know, in terms of ministry and, you know, our vision and our mission, you know, among, you know, planting churches and etc., which is, you know, specifically what we feel called to do and etc., but just where our heart's at. We want to have that balance where we're actually being what a couple centuries ago would have been called the pious life, you know, where you're seeking God in prayer and fasting and etc., and also where we're seeking God in deep study of His Word, not superficial study of His Word, not just yelling and shouting, but deep study of His Word. So I hope nobody felt too judged. Love, this is me sending love your way. Anyway, seems like today was another haircut Sunday, but I'll leave it at this. I want to go watch Fury with my wife. So love you guys, be blessed.